alone at Thanksgiving really sucks. And unfortunately, this year it was beyond my control. And I know many of you spent it alone too, and I feel for you. It can be depressing and boring, and you have nowhere to go eat turkey or dressing. And this year it was especially difficult because my boyfriend and I broke up, and it's tough. It was the toughest to get through. We had been planning a trip to over Christmas, and it is just tough. And I do have a job. I'm going to start this next week, but it was really hard. And my Trisha was going to go to her dad's because she thought I was going to be with my guy, and this just kind of all skyrocketed anyway. And I said, go see your dad. She hadn't seen her dad for a couple of months, and I said, you need to. I said, I'm fine by myself. I've been alone many holidays, whether I had to work, because bartending, you always have to work, it seems like, or they had to go to their dad's, because being in a divorced situation, you have to share your holidays. So I've spent many alone, but this one was the hardest. It was really hard. My heart was breaking because I had gone with this guy for 3 years, and I just got tired of him hurting me. I just couldn't do it anymore. I don't want to hurt. If you hurt so much in a relationship, you need to walk out. And there were many times I should have, but I didn't, because none of us want to be alone. And we just ended up, we were just like a friend thing, or almost like a roommate thing, although we didn't live together. But anyway, it made it for a very long weekend. I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. So I'm out and about today. It is going to be a better month coming up, December. I have lots of high hopes and expectations for myself. I have a great job that I'm going to just plunge myself into, and I'm thinking Christmas is going to be better. I'm going to even put a little tree up in my apartment. Not that a lot of people come over, but sometimes when you're just sitting here watching TV, you need to put some lights up, Christmas lights in that, decorate for yourself. And that's what I'm going to do. At first I thought, no, it's just, no, I can't. I think it would depress me, and I'm not a depressing person, but just certain things can trigger, like, oh gosh, I'm all by myself, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, I am good by myself. I found lots of things to do. One thing that I think you need to do, you need to get out among somebody, and whether that is a restaurant or I went to like a restaurant bar where I knew the bartenders, and I just wanted to just mingle. I just wanted to talk, just be among real people, because I have been at my home a long time, like 3-4 weeks on the mend from my tummy tuck, as you know. So I was getting cabin fever. I really was. So I actually went to Eric's in Manhattan Beach, where I know the bartenders and some of the people, and it just made my night. It made it okay for me to be by myself when I am by myself, but sometimes you need that little interaction. I know if you don't drink, sometimes the lounge bars at hotels are nice and quiet, and the bartenders are always very talkative, and they are good listeners, and that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be also bartending. I'm going to be managing a bar, so I'm excited about that, and that'll be my new beginning. But anyway, I just wanted you guys to know that you weren't the only ones alone, and I'm sorry that you were, but I hope that you kept yourselves busy. And sometimes too, I go take myself to a movie. I can go to a movie by myself. I don't get it why they don't think single women can go out by themselves. It's like, oh, they're just looking for trouble. No, we're not. We're looking just for a camaraderie. If I didn't say that right, but just to talk. I mean, women can be friends and talk to guys. There has to be no sexual connotations, and it is like in the 2000s, and it's going to be 2016, and people still think that oh, guys can go, but not a girl. It's like, well, I wish they'd get over that, because I am very confident in myself. I can walk into this irks, and I see friendly faces, and I'll spend an hour there, and it just lifts my spirits, because I've met with my friends, and unfortunately I don't have like a really close girlfriend or guy friend that I could hang with, either one. And I'm just going to be too busy, but that's why you need to get out by yourself. It's okay to go by yourself. In fact, I saw this lady in San Diego. We had a restaurant, and she was out by herself, and it's just once that there's a bar in the restaurant, everybody's, oh, she's, not everybody, but some guys, like my guy, thought, oh, I'm not picking somebody up. No, I'm not. I'm all alone, and I've been cooped up, and you gotta get out, and you go where you know people. Where I go where I'm comfortable, that I can walk in by myself, which takes a lot for me to do. It takes a lot. I ain't gonna lie, but they made me comfortable. They make me feel comfortable there, and that's why I go out. Not a lot. That was probably the first time. I went out twice, I think, in the last 3 years by myself to go get something to eat and have a drink by myself, and there's nothing wrong with it. I feel nobody should be shameful of it, which my guy made me feel like it, and it's like I didn't do anything wrong. So anyway, Christmas, I wish you all the best of the holidays coming up, and hopefully you can find someone to spend it with. Otherwise, go out and have a drink or have a cup of coffee where you're amongst people. Like Starbucks is a great one too if you don't drink. And just, meet some new friends. And you don't have to be alone, even though it's not a bad thing. Hopefully the next holidays will be brighter and better for all of us that stayed home alone. And if not, Snapchat me and we will just have our own kind of holidays together. I love you guys. Bye-bye.